Now, are you prepared to retire comfortably? Okay, so ito na yung another expected event in our lives na pag tumanda tayo, we have to prepare ourselves for retirement, di ba? And not just preparing ourselves for retirement. Siyempre, gusto natin mag-retire comfortably. Okay, yun yung nakaka-travel tayo. We have our own money. Hindi tayo maasa sa mga anak natin or hindi natin gagawing retirement income yung mga anak natin, di ba, na sa kanila tayo kukuha. We want to be able to retire comfortably by being able to support ourselves and for us to be able to enjoy traveling the world or doing what we want because we have the money for that, okay? Now, may tinatawag tayong inflation and I'm sure aware kayo sa inflation kung ano yung magiging effect nito. Let's say, for example, kung ikaw nag-grocery ka ngayon, tapos ang amount ng gino-grocery mo nasa 100 pesos, kung nagsisave ka sa bank at binibigyan ka ng interest rate na 1% every year, pero ang average inflation rate ay nasa 5%. Dito pa lang, yung sinave mo na may 1% interest, tapos yung pera mo biglang magkakaroon inflation rate na nasa 5%. Kulang na kulang yung naiipon mo sa bangko doon sa earnings, 'di ba, na idadagdag doon sa na-save mo sa 5%. So, ang mangyayari, next year, yung 100 pesos na gino-grocery mo, hindi na yun 100 pesos, para ganyan pa din kadami yung mag-grocery mo, nasa 150 pesos na siya, hindi na siya 100 pesos kasi dahil sa inflation. 'Di ba? Kaya nga, lagi natin narinig, tumataas ang mga bilihin, tumataas ang presyo. 'Di ba? Before, naabutan ko yung pamasahe sa jeep, nasa 2 pesos lang. Ngayon, magkano na bang pamasahe sa jeep, 'di ba? After after 25 years, 30 years, nasa 8 pesos, 9 pesos na pamasahe sa jeep. 'Di ba? So, yung value ng pera natin bumababa, tapos, kumbaga, yung mga bilihin, tumataas. So, what are we going to do about this? Do you realize how inflation affects your retirement plan? So, let's say, for example, today, ang ginagastos mo every month ay 25,000 pesos. Yung inflation rate, in 15 years, 52,000 pesos na. Okay, yung equivalent amount ng gagastusin mo. Hindi na 25,000 pesos. So, meaning to say, kung 25,000 pesos ngayon yan, lahat yung expenses mo, lahat ng ginagastos mo, in 15 years, kailangan mo na ng 52,000 pesos kasi hindi na magkakasya yung 25,000 pesos. Kung nasa 50,000 pesos naman yung monthly expenses mo, by the time na in 15 years, 104,000 pesos na ang equivalent nun. And then kung 75,000 pesos a month ang ginagastos mo, by the time na mag 15 years na, 156,000 pesos na po. Okay? So, if you will be retiring in 15 years or in 20 years, ang dapat mong paghandaan ay kung magkano yung amount ng pera na kakailanganin mo during the time na magre-retire ka na. Kasi hindi pareho yan. Hindi yung iniipon mo 25,000 pesos ngayon, same amount or same value pa din yan in 15 years. So, dapat mong dagdagan kung magkano yung iniipon mo ngayon. Diba? Now, what will happen if you have no retirement fund? At may mga anak ka na sa kanila ka lang aasa. Ang mangyayari sa'yo niyan, kapag wala kang retirement fund or kayo ng asawa mo walang retirement fund, yung mga anak mo, pagpapasapasahan kayo na parang bola. Kasi para sa kanila, magiging financial burden ka. 'Di ba? Kasi may kanya-kanya na rin silang pamilya 'Di ba? Kung may mga anak sila na dapat din nilang sustentuhan, na binubuhay, or may asawa na kailangan ding suportahan, buhayin. 'Di ba, ikaw magiging financial burden ka kung wala kang retirement fund kasi for sure sa kanila mo kukunin yung panggastos mo, 'di ba? Sa kanila mo kukunin lahat ng pangangailangan mo. And ang mangyayari sa iyo niyan, wala kang peace of mind, and at the same time nakakababa ng moral yun, 'di ba? Pag gano'n na parang unwanted ka or hindi mo alam kung saan mo ilulugar ang sarili mo. Though I'm not saying na lahat ng mga anak ganito, but in reality, most of the time this is what happens, 'di ba? Sa mga elders natin, kapag wala silang fund for themselves, hindi nila kaya maging independent. Unlike yung mga iba na napaghandaan ng retirement, kaya na mag-travel on their own, they can live on their own because they're able to support themselves kasi meron silang pera. Meron silang retirement fund for that. So, what are you going to do? Let's say, for example, your current age is at 30 years old. So, you can save monthly ng 5,000 pesos and in 12 months, you'll have 60,000 pesos. And then 10 years, okay? For 10 years, nagde-deposit ka sa bangko or naka-time deposit or nag-invest ka sa stocks or mutual funds and then it's earning 10% interest. Okay, kung 30 years old ka ngayon, in 35 years ka magre-retire kasi 65 ka na by that time. So, ito yung amount ng retirement fund mo, diba? Kung sa bangko ka lang talaga mag-iipon, hindi ka kasya yung 613,673 pesos and 20 cents. Okay, so I'm sure ikaw na mismo nakakita na I don't think you will consider na sa bangko mo ilagay yung retirement fund mo. Sa time deposit, pwede rin, pero sa tingin mo kakasya yung 1,944,895 pesos and 33 cents. Hindi, diba? So, sa investment, it's a much better option kasi you'll have 12,451,931 pesos and 75 cents. Now, ang tanong, marunong ka bang mag-invest? Kasi kung hindi ka marunong mag-invest, wala kang idea, baka hindi mo gawin to or baka hindi mo magawa na mag-invest for, 35 years at maabot mo tong retirement fund na to na worth 12 million plus, diba? So, here's what you can do. Okay. Papakita ko lang sa inyo yung difference ng investment saka life insurance, okay? Sa investments kasi, most of the time, we have to have a big capital for us to be able to earn interest, diba? Now, you provide the capital to earn interest and then you can grow rich with risk and, volatility. Volatile kasi yung market, hindi mo na alam kung kailan tataas or babagsak yung presyo ng stocks, diba? So, hindi mo alam. Pero, yung investments, sabi ko nga, kung marunong ka dyan, you'll be able to save up for your retirement. Now, with life insurance naman, ang binabayaran mo dyan is that you pay the interest for you to create capital. Kasi automatic, di ba, sabi ko nga, magbigay ka ng 2,000 pesos and then you will have, a life insurance coverage of 1,500,000 or 2 million pesos. Depende sa kung magkano, di ba, ang aabutin ng iyong life insurance plan. But, you're creating a capital by just paying the interest. Hindi mo kailangan na magkaroon ng malaking capital agad just for you to earn interest. So, with life insurance, you can grow rich, steady, and safely. Kasi, yun nga yan may income protection na rin siyang kasama. And, safe ka na kahit anong mangyari sa'yo, meron na kagad life insurance coverage that will protect your income. Okay? And, ang nakikita nyo kasi dito is yung time, 'di ba? So, napaka-importante nung time natin. Kasi paano kung wala ka ng time para mag-invest? Paano pag wala ka pang malaking capital para mag-earn ka ng interest agad-agad, 'di ba? So, it's very important for us to consider time when it comes to our investments. And with the life insurance, as I've said, you are paying the interest to create capital. Meron kagad kapalit na malaking amount yan. And you can grow rich, steady, and safely. Okay? Now, this is a sample computation of savings investments. Now, let's say, for example, nakapag-ipon ka na. At 30 years old, you have 500,000 pesos. So, you could put it as an investment agad-agad, diba? So, pwede mo rin siyang invest plus still with the life insurance just to make sure, diba, that whatever happens talaga, your investment will still be covered. So, as you can see in this illustration, okay, on the day one of your investment, depende sa plan na kukuhain mo. So, we have single pay variable life plan, okay, that you could also use as a tool for your savings and investment. So, as you can see here on the table, after 35 years, kung magre-retire ka na by the age of 65, may 14,567,017 pesos ka na for your retirement. So, malaki-laki na yan, diba? Nag-invest ka lang ng 500,000 pesos kung may naipon ka na ganyang kalaking kapital. So, ito na yung interest na kikitain mo. That would help you for your retirement. It would be your retirement fund. And at the same time, it's also, if ever, na hindi ka naabutin ng 30 years of age or hindi ka naabutin sa 35 years, ang importante dyan, it has a life insurance component also na mapupunta rin naman sa mga beneficiaries mo if ever na hindi mo pa nagamit yung iyong living benefits or yung interest na kinita ng iyong investment. And here's another sample computation for retirement using a VUL plan. Ito naman yung regular pay, okay? So, 10 years mong babayaran Ang client natin dito, for an example, is a female, 30 years old, and again, healthy, non-smoker. So, ito yung mga benefits naman kapag ito yung klaseng plan ang ginamit mo for your retirement. You have the life insurance coverage, which is 500,000 pesos. Tapos, may accidental death benefit ka din na 500,000 pesos. You also have the enhanced critical illness na 500,000 pesos. And again, total disability waiver. Yung mawi-waive ang premiums if ever na totally or permanently disabled ka. And yung retirement or investment fund mo at age 65, if you will use this kind of plan, which is 10 years to pay, so at 10% interest earned, meron kang 9,454,303 pesos. Okay? So, malaki-laki na rin po yan for your retirement fund as long as you will be consistent in paying your monthly premium of 5,173 pesos and 78 cents. So, kung i-compare mo din, di ba, sa 5,000 pesos, which is saving in a bank or in a time deposit or investments, kung hindi ka marunong pang mag-invest sa stocks or you don't know how to do your own investing, then you could use this kind of plan kasi may fund manager naman who will manage the funds in this kind of plan. So, hindi ka na ma-hassle or ma-stress sa kakaisip or kung paano mo pag-aaralan yung pag-i-invest. Kasi may mga taong ganon, they don't have the time or they don't have the interest to actually learn on how to invest in stocks or mutual funds or, all these investing options where they could actually put their money into. So, this is a plan that you could use for you to be able to save up for your retirement. And again, iba-iba po tayo ng magiging goal, objective, iba-iba tayo ng magiging plan. So, it's really important for you to do a financial planning with your financial advisor. Paulit-ulit ko po siyang sinasabi kasi ito po talaga yung purpose nitong video presentation na to is for you to understand why a financial planning is important and why it's important for you to set an appointment with your financial advisor to talk to them about your dreams, your plans, your goals, your objective, so that they could come up with a plan that will fit you. So, nakikita nyo po dito sa table ko yung total annual premium, yung semi-annual na pwede nyo bayaran and quarterly, and yung monthly. So, again, if you wanna save up for your retirement, 5,000 pesos, diba? Pwede mong itabi yan, and meron ka pang life insurance coverage. Now, the question is, what about your age? Again, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina doon sa investment at sa life insurance, it's very critical yung time. Kasi, yung time, yun yung pinakamahalagang component when we are investing. Bakit? Kasi, when you're young, 20 years old, look at the retirement fund that you could get when you're at age 65. It's 26,142,835 pesos. Now, if you start saving or investing at the age of 30, ito yung amount na pwede mong makuha as your retirement fund at age 65. 9,454,303 pesos. Paano kung 40 years old ka na doon mo lang na-realize na gusto mo mag-save up for your retirement? You'll only have 3,483,209 pesos. Well, it's good, better than nothing. But, again, isipin mo yung inflation. During the time na nag-retire ka na, you think kakayanin pa yung retirement fund na yan if ever na tumagal ka pa more than 10 years or 20 years, diba, at your retirement age. So, kaya na ba yan? Now, these computations are based on an assumed fund earning rates at 10%. Okay, a monthly savings of 5,000 pesos for 10 years as well. And you get a life insurance and critical illness of 500,000 pesos. So, just look at this. And if you're at your 20s right now and you're watching this video, look at how much you can get for your retirement fund if you start investing now, if you start saving now. And if you're a 30-year-old who's watching this, okay, it's not too late, but it's good to start now. Kalaban natin dito is time, diba? So, the earlier you save and invest, the bigger the amount that you will get during your retirement age. So, if you're 40 years old and you're watching this, better late than never, diba? So, mas maganda pa rin na pag-ipunan mo na rin ang retirement mo kahit 40 years old ka na. It's better to be late than never. Pwede mo naman taasan ang iyong monthly savings kung gusto mong habulin. Diba? Yung ipon ng isang 20-year-old at saka 30-year-old. Okay, so talk to yourself right now and think through, okay, kung bakit importante na mapag-ipunan mo na yung retirement fund mo.